Welcome back, everybody, and today is episode 3 of tearing down... Well, it's episode 3 of Minecraft, episode 2 of tearing down the inverted chunk. And when looking over the footage for episode 2, I noticed I almost missed something. It's not much, but it's something. And every little bit is important. More ores. More of this stuff. Wrong table. And for those who are curious as to where all this XP is coming from, it's coming from our weapon parts. Copper pieces for Tinker's Construct tools give a lot more experience than you would otherwise get from mining. So that's part of why I keep copper pieces on my tools all the time. It's very convenient. Ooh, I think I just saw something interesting. By interesting, I mean annoying. Yep. Tiny progressions, ender ore. We'll come back for it. Yeah, this is pretty tedious because if I pull out for a distant shot, we've got a little bit done, but it's gonna be a while, I reckon. Decent number of shift cars, though. I guess we must have cut into a cave system that also got inverted. Alright, now let's mine this stuff. That ore always spawns endermites, and it's rather annoying. Though I suppose if you were to make an enderman farm, I could see it not being annoying. But if you're like me, and you don't plan on making an enderman farm, it's pretty annoying. I could grab a quick drink. much stone. I'm starting to think we should take a break to get cobalt. Just so that this process doesn't take as long, because it might... Actually, you know what? Yeah, we'll get this last chunk here, and then we will take a break from this to get cobalt to make this go faster. Because this is taking forever with having to constantly repair the obsidian. We'll get some of the ore until this breaks. And then once it breaks, we'll repair it one last time. And then we will get what we need. Inventory's full. As far as these go, these source stones, I'm not sure what we're going to do about those just yet. We will figure that out. And when I figure that out, I'll be the first to tell you. Oh, and would you look at that? Picks broke. Alright. One last deposit run. Repair the pick. We need more obsidian. Grab a stack. And we should... Oh, we actually haven't crafted it. I'm surprised. To make a quick flint and steel. And then we actually, do we have stone? We do not. Can I craft this in any way without using the... No. Okay, so we need to make stone and put stone in this thing. So I want to take one of these with us when we go into the nether. I'm just now realizing I probably should have brought that back down with me. Perks of being able to fly. I mean, all things considered, with Veinminer's been a huge help with this. I won't even begin to deny that. There it is. I think eventually I might just find the time to expand the porch out as a bridge over the whole river. I think that'll look good. Plop this right here. Grab some coal. Smelt the stone. Smelt the wub. Oh, before we start throwing this into the smeltery, though, one problem with speed boost. Now that we have a transmutation table, we can expand the smeltery to our leisure. The beauty of ProjectE. Is that by simply learning all of the pieces that we hadn't learned earlier. We can now duplicate them, as long as we have EMC. And we'll grab some tanks and lava buckets. Controller back down, because I don't know why I broke it. Alright. And... or actually, do we want to relocate this to somewhere a bit... in case we want to ever expand the house. I don't want to have this right next to the house. You know what? I think actually right here is not a bad spot. Square this up a little bit. Let's see. How many blocks does that give us? 7. 7 by 7? Yeah, it'll work. Ooh, that'll look really good, actually. Oh, yeah. 7 by 7. That'll work great for now. If we ever need to expand it, we just dig out the hillside. Like that. Place the controller. And then we place the tank on top of it. And then we'll do drain, 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 drain. Is that not working? Is that not going to work? Can we make it taller? Realistically, that might not work, actually. Oh, nope, it's working. Yay! Alright! Now, to increase my fuel capacity even more, I'm going to add 2 more tanks. Just so we never run out of fuel. Just going to go over to the lava pit, which I forgot I emptied. Duh! Grab 2 more. Actually, while we're in here, grab the stone and the wub ingots. Learn the wub ingots, learn the stone. This way, we can craft transportation table again, and then learn it to itself. That will come in very handy. Why don't we grab 2 buckets? I'm an idiot. Eh. That works. We'll fix it later. Faucets. That's what I didn't grab enough of, was basins and tables. Put the drains up. We'll keep the blocks and this. If we learn the ingot cast, does that mean we can make ingot cast? Yes, it does. Perfect. For ingot casts, 4 tables for ingot casts, and 4 basins. That will give us a lot of space. You just keep building this up. I think we'll go 4 blocks tall. That should give us more than enough space, unless we get really lucky with a giant chance cube. And now to get everything smelting. I think we'll start with... Actually, do we have any copper? We do not. So we'll start with the tin, because I know it smelts quickly. And while the tin's going, I can throw most of this stuff back into here. 3 blocks, 5 ingots. Normally, next, I'd do the silver and the gold separate. But I think we're going to do the iron and nickel next. Uh-oh. Well, now, wait a minute. That math ain't mathin'. It ended up 3 blocks, 3 ingots. Whatever. Alright. 2 blocks 4 and 2 blocks 6. We'll get that all pulled out. And there's all that. So that's another chunk of EMC. Now next, we're going to make some alloy, mixing the gold and the silver together. This, for those who are unfamiliar, will make us electrum. Now, is electrum that useful to me? Not particularly. But it's good to have around, in case I ever need to use the gears for it in thermal foundation, or I just feel like wearing it on myself. Oh, and there it's mixing now. Looks like it said it was a 2-to-1 ratio. So we should get at least a block, a little over a block of, molten electrum. One block, 7 ingots. Perfect. We'll start on that and get all that pulled out. Alright, and I've got the gold melted, so we'll get the gold pulled out. And once I get the gold and silver all pulled out, I'll show you why I don't make Electrum that much. Actually, I can show you just with the gold, really. A single ingot of gold is worth a lot more than Electrum. And silver, in many ways, is the same way. Yeah. See, the values are rather, it's more worthwhile to keep gold and silver separate, especially if if your goal is to maximize EMC, you're better off keeping gold and silver separate. But I wanted the Electrum just to have it on file. Alright, now for the long part, all this iron. And for those unfamiliar, Tinker's Construct, for every single piece of ore, you get 2 ingots. And that is default. So a stack and a half of iron ore is going to be quite a lot of iron. So once I get all that pulled out, we'll figure out just exactly how much that is. And that's all the iron at 21 blocks. And I even got more basins just to pull this stuff out quicker, because that was a lot of iron. Anyway, we'll put the tables back. You get cast back in. And that's a rather kind of a drop in the bucket, really. Alright, and with all that done, we go to the Nether. Do we have a good spot for the portal? Not particularly. Here we go. One problem with Veinminer is sometimes it spreads a bit farther than you expect it to. Go gadget deforestation. Alright, there we go. We're good. Take out this hill and put the Nether portal back here. Alright, I went ahead and used some of that dirt. Now, 2, 3, 4. We can make a full-size Nether portal and not have to worry about the size of it. Alright. Boom. One Nether portal. And yes, you'll notice the animations are off. What can I say? I need to save my RAM. We will tackle that on the next episode. I'll see y'all then. Ciao.